Good afternoon, and we hope you're ready for an exciting qualifying session as the teams make their final preparations here in Canada. The Canadian Grand Prix has been dominated over the years by Ferrari, McLaren and Williams. They have over 30 wins between them, so I expect a good showing from all of those teams here again today.
That's true, but Mercedes have such a strong package this year, it would surely be a mistake to rule them out of a chance of winning. However, Montreal is a very different type of circuit though, where you have to run the lowest downforce settings of the season so far. It's also extremely hard on brakes, so it's all to play for in today's session.
It is all to play for in today's session, but it's overcast, so and the track isn't actually that much cooler than it was, so it might not affect us too much, but it would have been nice to have slightly warmer temperatures. For those that might not know, when I refer to a purple sector, on the map in the bottom left, if like there, you see it's just gone to the bit that we've just driven on has turned purple. That means that for that sector, if you put in a purple time, it means that's the fastest time of that sector in the session as a whole from all drivers. Not your personal best, but the session's best from everybody. So obviously we'll be purple to start off with because we're the only one that's put in a flying lap. But people behind me might be going purple after we've gone past. So we did a 1:16.3 in practice, and that was a 1:15.8 on the fast revs, which is rapid, absolutely rapid.
Lewis Hamilton provided us with the performance of the day here in qualifying. Fastest lap means he's on pole for tomorrow's race.
He really knows how to put in a great lap when he needs to, and though he may not show it, I'm sure he'll be really happy to be on pole.
Best qualification of the season so far. Second here at Montreal, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I'm thrilled with that. I cannot wait for this Grand Prix then. Who knows where we're going to be able to finish then, if we've been able to get second on the podium, as long as I can keep it clean through the race. Second on the podium, second in qualifying, as long as we can keep it clean through the race, we really might be able to cause some problems at the upper end of the field here. We might be able to better our best finish of 5th so far this season.
It's Sunday afternoon here in Montreal, and we're about to find out who's best prepared to take on this 4.3-kilometre track and, of course, the infamous Wall of Champions. We knew this was a track that suited the Mercedes well, but no one would have expected that Lewis Hamilton would have created such a gap to his rivals in qualifying. If he stays out of trouble and the car continues to perform, well, victory should surely be a formality.
There are a lot of variables that can cause a driver to be happy with the car one day to struggling with it the next. Track temperature, excessive tyre wear, or a change of fuel load can all affect the feel of the car. He'll definitely be hoping that when the race gets underway, he's got the same balance as he enjoyed in qualifying.
It's an exciting day for Nico Hülkenberg. Could he finally get onto his first elusive podium today?
It's hard to think that someone with Nico's talent is yet to get on the podium in Formula 1. Surely it's only a matter of time. He and Force India will be hoping that day will be today.
It's lights out and away we go. Good start by Lewis, but equally a good start by us as well. He's going to force me wide here, but I will have the inside line. I've got Ferrari on the outside of me. We will have the inside line into turn 2, and we've managed to stay in second. Lewis is already disappearing down the road in front of us, such is the power in that Mercedes. But hopefully, if we were quick enough, that quick in qualifying, then we should be able to be this quick in the race. Obviously when they get DRS they're going to be able to try and get around the outside of me, but I mean I'm going to have DRS on them as well. So fingers crossed. We really are in a great position in this race now that we've started well as well, and everybody seems to be falling back. Everybody from 4th backwards is dropping away, as myself, Lewis in front, Nico behind, Kimi behind me, and then Nico Rosberg's a little bit further back. Now I am not going to stand a chance in a straight line here, even without DRS, to defend against Kimi. I'm going to go defensive on the inside. I'm going to have to try and outbrake him into the chicane. He's going to get out of it and slow down, so we will definitely take that in our favour. Thank you very much. Now he's under pressure from Nico Rosberg. We managed to compromise his line enough, but within the sporting regulations of giving him enough racing room. Cool the brakes. Nico's taken him as well. It's now Mercedes 1 and 3, but it's Force India 2, which is the most important thing for us so far. Lewis Hamilton, though, is just streaking ahead. Streaking ahead. He's so quick. It better not rain, though. I really hope it doesn't rain. Please, Nico, leave me alone. I'm going to go defensive into the hairpin. Oh, but I've gone deep. Gone deep. Touch. There was a... Oh, Kimi's going to force me wide. The two in front of us touched. They touched on the way into that hairpin. Saw it in my mirrors. And now Nico's got... Oh, he's gone that way. Okay, well, I'll go this way then. Double slipstream. Can we get ourselves back up into seconds? Oh, he's just turned into me. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Nico! Wow, it's all gone off. It's all gone off back there. We need an instant replay of that. He's got Nick Rosberg on the left of him and me on the right, and he's just turned into me and then hit Nico, and Nico's spun out, and as he's come back across to get straight on the racing line, he smashed straight into the Williams. It's just massive watching it all unfold in front of him. Kimi turns into me, and then as Nico goes to come back on the racing line, drives straight into the Ferrari of Vettel, and then hits Massa. And I'm going to have to get defensive into the chicane. He's going to have DRS now. I'm going to get defensive. He's going to have DRS and a slipstream. Well, he's gone for the inside line. He's gone for the inside line. Now I'm going to leave him racing room. Oh, God. That was odd. I waited to leave him racing room there, but then he didn't move over again for the other corner. Oh, it's not gone well. That's not gone well. He broke earlier than I expected him to there, Valtteri. Fortunately, neither of us have got any damage, but that was mental. Okay. Something's happened in the sector in front of us. There's a car on the side of the road. That is a Marussia with a lot of damage to it. That was a very heavily damaged Marussia. And there's a slow-moving car in front of us as well. It's now going into the pits. Is that a Williams? Is that a Williams in front of us? I think the Williams has... And they're stacking as well. I think the Williams has made contact with that Force India. Yeah, the rear Williams didn't have a front wing on it. Wowzers, what's going on here? So coming out behind Bottas now. And Massa has made contact with the Marussia. Massa has made contact with Marussia. Oh my god, this is going to be mental. There are so many cars here. We're at the back of this train. This is what we didn't need coming out in traffic. Didn't want that. And then we could get back to full racing with a clear track. But the game, they haven't put a safety car on the game. So for scenarios like this, I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know whether that... He's still there. You can see him on the map. You can see him on the mini-map. That car is still going to be sat there for the rest of this race, and it's constantly going to have yellow flag situations going past it. We're constantly going to have a yellow flag. Pretty sure of it. We're obviously going to have DRS. Yeah, yellow flag. So everybody's going to slow down. Oh, it's gone. The car is gone now. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. We've got DRS still. Was that a... Whoa, big crash. Big crash. What happened there? I think the Manor has turned himself around. The Manor's turned himself around. Oh, whoa! What on earth happened there? So the Manor's going slowly. Oh, he didn't see him. He didn't see him. Look at that. The car in front of this Toro Rosso has pulled out of the way of the slow-moving Marussia. and he cannot see him. He doesn't have time to react. There, the car's going very slowly. He's smacked into the back of him. And who else has hit that? Who else has been involved? So there you can see the accident happening in front of him, and they both react to the manner, but the Red Bull can't react either. And then we just come through. There's a Lotus involved there as well. This is mental. This is legit been the craziest race for crashes. Everything's going nuts, and there's just nowhere. There is nowhere that the Lotus could have gone there to avoid a crash. This has been a crazy, crazy race. We've got DRS, thankfully, because we were within 1 second of the car in front. Everybody else behind us is going to have DRS as well. It's gone into the pits. More crashing behind us. More crashing behind us. I think one of them was going to go into the pits, and one broke for the... That was the Williams that was involved. I think someone went to brake late to go into the pits, and everybody else in front of them broke early, and he's just not reacted. No, what happened? Oh, he's turned into the Red Bull. He's just turned into him. Look, we're on board with Max Verstappen here. He's going to go through, and the Williams has just hit him, and he's forced the Toro Rosso into the pits. He couldn't avoid that. He didn't want to pit, I presume. He's gone to take the corner, then he's hit him, and he's forced him into the pits. What a crazy race! This has been a crazy race. We're in 4th now, and Ricciardo's in front of us. Ricciardo's in front of us in the Red Bull. So we are still on for a podium if we can catch Danny Ricciardo. I'm going to stay on the inside here because they're all going to go around the outside of me. I'm going to go straight on into the pits. But we're going to need to be fast on these options, very fast. It's going to knock us down to 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th coming through us on the right hand side, but we're going to come out in 9th or 8th alongside Maldonado, 9th. What? It's giving me primes. I asked for options. For fuck's sake. We specifically changed back and asked for options, and it's still giving me primes. Fuck my life. Well, at least tyre wear shouldn't be an issue then, till the end of the race. Yep, we're going for it. Turn 1. We're past Crash to Maldonado. Crashnoid Gaming is past Crash to Maldonado into 8th place. Now we're chasing down our teammate. We're going for it here. It's a big dive up the inside against my teammate. He hit me. He hit me. Thanks, Checo, you just ruined your own race. What an knobhead. I'm so annoyed at Checo there. Someone's in the pits. That's Vettel. Vettel's pitting. We're up to 6th. Sebastian in the Ferrari has pit for fresh tyres. We're up to 6th. Now we're chasing Rosberg for 5th. We're going to get Rosberg, but I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to get... I don't know whether we're going to be able to get the Williams as well. But getting Nico is inevitable now. Oh, the drive. His tyres are gone. We've got such good drive on him. The only thing is, he's going to have DRS now. But we're going to have DRS on Roberto Merri, thank you very much. Sometimes a back marker comes up just in time. Rich revs. And... oh, we've not got DRS. I'm going defensive. But the Mercedes is too quick. I'm going to pull out of it. And then I'm going to sit this slipstream and I'm going to take him into turn 1 if the Marussia stays out of the way. Here we go. We're up into P5. Lewis has just won. Wow, he was so far ahead of everybody else. We're chasing Nazar now in 4th. Well, we're not going to catch Felipe Nazar, unfortunately. We're going to equal our best finish in the series to date. Unfortunately, after a P2 start, we couldn't hold on to it thanks to a variety of different things that happened throughout the race. But we are going to equal our best finish of the season today. It's P5 for Nico Hulkenberg at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal. I'm still pleased with that, despite the P2 start. I'm still pleased with a 5th place finish. Considering all the crashes, considering the tyre wear, that's still a very reputable finish.
No doubt about the driver of the day today. It's Lewis Hamilton, whose Mercedes was just too strong for the opposition. It's another win for the British driver.
What a weekend it's been, and one that's been thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
Another 5th place finish, another 10 points to go into our championship campaign. Unfortunately, Checo finished 11th in the end. He could quite easily have finished 7th or 8th, but decided it would be a good idea to drive into me and spin himself out. We have leapfrogged Felipe Massa again, so we're now back above the Brazilian, and we are on 37 points. There's a big gap though to Daniel Ricciardo, but I think P7 in the championship behind both Mercedes, both Ferraris, a Williams and a Red Bull is very, very respectable. And unfortunately, the Sauber team, thanks to Felipe Nasr finishing above us in that race, the Sauber team have now jumped us in the constructors and up to P5. So we're now down to P6, but there's only a point in it. And in tomorrow's stream, when we race at... what's after Canada? I can't remember what's after Canada. What's the 8th race of the season? Is it Silverstone? Oh no, it's Austria. We've got Austria first. So tomorrow's stream, tomorrow night, on Thursday, will be the Austrian Grand Prix from the Österreichring, or the Red Bull Ring, as it's now known, but it was the Österreichring back in the day. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, then of course feel free to follow the Twitch channel if you don't already, and you'll be welcomed when we start tomorrow at 8:45 again. FM will be back. Just I'm thoroughly enjoying this game at the minute, Puddin', and I would never get 438 viewers on Football Manager at this stage of the year, but I am getting 400 plus on F1, so that's why I'm streaming this. A, I'm really enjoying the game, and B, it's doing well for my channel. So we'll continue with F1 tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will be there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.